So if you're like me and you've got an Airsense 10 from Resmed, mine is an auto set, but I don't think it matters because you've got the same motor for a lot of different models, not just the Resmed. But it's this one here with the dual blades on the same shaft. Once you've removed it from the body of the unit, you can see that you've got the contained motor and impeller housing with the plugs here. Mine has been in use for about 2019, 2025, 6 years now, so it's had quite a bit of build-up of gunk. Never have I ever opened it up to clean it. So I'm actually on my last 2 blades of cleaning. So Q-tips, sorry about the mess. Q-tips were great, but you can get to the edge but you can't actually clean these 2 sides of each blade. And you can see I've managed to be able to do that using a bottle brush. This is a B-box straw brush used to clean the silicone tube for a kid's bottle. I'm sure you can find these for all sorts of silicone straws these days, but yeah, this happens to be in my drawer. And Q-tips were fine until there's not enough strength to support it when it's bent. So that's why this thing is fantastic. And can you hold it while I do this?
Oh, new roll.
Okay, so just managed to recruit an extra pair of hands to clean the last 2 blades. So as you can see, there's build-up on either side of the blades here, whereas the other blades I've managed to clean quite well with this B-box straw brush. So what you do is there's a curve here on my particular brush. You may not have this. It actually is helpful. So when you actually push this through, you need to shimmy it on either side of the blade to sort of hold the blade still to actually rub the debris off the side of the impeller. And voila, you've got another clean blade. A matter of seconds. Pull that back out and rinse that in clean water. Each time you clean the blade, you clean the brush, you get cleaner blades. Give that a good wipe. Next blade. So that was one I just did, and this is the very last one in the whole impeller. Once I do this, follow up the Q-tips, give it a dry rub once more, just to get rid of the final bit of debris. And I've got here airbrush air duster with the nozzle to spray down the sides. It's not as effective as using an actual brush to remove the debris. And I've also got here electronic circuit board cleaner. This is just from JCar if you're in Australia. So this actually helps remove some of the oils that might be built up, because oils are inherent in our breath when we breathe in and out. So just giving that a good scrub here. Last blade. So holding the blade axle here, the fan axle, and then just giving a scrub on the right. Doing the same with my thumb, giving the blade a good scrub on the left, and then out it comes. Give that a rinse. So that was the last blade. I'll go over all the blades one more time just to do a proper job now that I've already got the motor out. But then we'll come back. We'll pause the video here and we'll show the finished result. And to use a Q-tip to just finish it up, so I've gone through and used the pipe cleaner to go through the sides of each of the impeller, and then I've gone to use a Q-tip that's wet to clean the corners off again, just to get that nicer, clear look. Obviously, the cleaner it is, the less noise it's going to make. So let me just show you how I used a Q-tip, because I think this might help some people to maneuver it better. So here's just a normal, you know, Costco Q-tip that's dry with a paper stem, which is the ones I have here, a whole bunch of them. Dip that in clean water. Didn't change the water. So just dip that in water. Stretch the tip out a little bit, just so that it's a little bit thinner, and then just rub that between your hands to remove any excess moisture. Helps if you have a paper tea towel underneath like I do. Just squeeze a bit of that moisture out. Keep your hands dry, and definitely don't dip that in water, because I just did that. And you pop your Q-tip in there that's been manipulated. So you just angle that slowly. Provided it's been stretched, it will fit through the impeller gap. Just need to be gentle and slow with this. So once it's gone through, you can see a little bit of that corner has come through, and you just very gently rotate it until you've hit the inner surface of the housing that you wish to wipe. And I have just gently rotated until it hits the spot that you want to wipe. So for me, which is approximately there, is a good angle, and this is what it looks like from the top. It's just tilted itself to wherever you want it to go, and it's a bit wet, so that's fantastic. And then you just slowly rotate this with the impeller. Oh, out of focus. And it drags all the crap onto the cotton bud. See how it's picking that dirt up off the sides? That's doing the cleaning for you. And once you've done that, oh, I noticed the corner, there is 2 layers. The impeller upper surface is not possible to clean. I've tried to do that, it's just not possible. You can use the compressed can as much as you wish, but it's just going to be in there. So that doesn't actually contribute to noise as much from my understanding of fans. So I think as long as the internal of each blade is relatively clean, this should come out quite well, and it shouldn't be as noisy as it was, because it was just keeping me up, and nobody wants to have a noisy machine. Just keep doing that, and I've picked up that much black soot, and keep going, and I've reached the corner there, and I've managed to pick up that little piece there as well, and I've reached the cable there. So just coming through, trying to stay in focus while I do this on my own. And once you've got the dirt out, one full rev, I drag that back in. So being careful not to lose the black soot from your cotton bud. You just ease that back out ever so gently. And voila, here's what's just been removed, and here's what it looks like now after that one turn. So I've still got a little bit more to do. I mean, stop whenever you feel happy to stop, but the fact that I've removed this already, you try and do as good a job as you can, and that's it. Putting it back together would be another video for that's already on YouTube. You guys can find that. I can link that to in the description. Yeah, it should be much less noisy once it's clean. Cheers.